Come on then, if you come in. Morning, it's the 4th of June, I think. ABN are here with some pig food. We're off pouring, me and Will are off pouring some flour mix on some land we've got in a scheme. Just to overseed it a bit, because I don't know, I mean, I'll show you when I get there, but I mean, I think you should cultivate and drill, but how much wildlife am I going to destroy by doing that? Which I think's the rules are a little bit funny. You know, yeah, you're doing one thing for wildlife, but are you knackering a lot up? That's my damn, I've nicked my pipe. I just find it's a lot easier filling it up with the booms out. I can get my bags in the forklift bucket as soon as he can get through. Just down at a place called Latham, very heavy, horrible clay. I've spoke about it before, and we've got a little bit of stewardship here. What I just need to overseed with a AB8 mix is basically for it's for insects for winter. It's to feed the insects and the pollinators. A lot of pollinating flowers going. Mainly grass seed though. Red fescue. Meadow grass, 30% red chewings fescue, never heard of it, sheep's fescue, yeah, and then all them at little wild flowers. Surprised me, wild carrot, because that's a bloody menace back on Sandland. So yeah, and bloody hell, there's some wildlife. Curlew, that's quite a rare sight, is a curlew, but it's very wetland down here, so it suits the waders. There was a couple of lapwings further down nesting on here, and this bit of land here was too wet to drill at back end and too wet to drill at spring. It's only just starting to sort of become workable. There's still wet holes, what would be a bit tricky, and we're just going to put it in with a SFI mix. I don't know what it is. It's the wild, it's to feed the birds in winter. You know, you need 5 or 6 different species of different sized seeds, down from rape up to peas. You know, linseed will tick your box, bit of wheat, bit of barley, bit of oats. You know, as long as you've got 5 species and a couple of different size seeds to feed the birds. But my opinion, is it gonna come to seed by Christmas? But is it gonna come to seed by October, by sort of the growing time finishes? I don't know, but we haven't had a chance to sort of do out with it. So next week we're gonna get it plugged in and hopefully tick the box. So yeah, there's 3 fields to go in with this wild bird mix, and then this insect mix. We've just got a little bit of about 3 acre in bottom of this field. It won't even be that, I think 2 acre maybe, and it's never grown now in my memory, you know. So we've just made we've made good of a bad situation by sort of just cutting it out. So, you know, it just floods. It's like a metre lower than the top of the field, and water seems to run downhill. It becomes a lake in winter. Bloody grass next door's desperate for mowing, but I'm up to have a paddle on that and see if we can, because it's just been that wet. 3 weeks ago there was water stood on it, and there's loads of grass, but it's like pulling them out. I'm off to ring round a few pals and borrow a trailer, or a trailer or 2 with flotation tyres, because all our straw trailers are on super singles, which we'll have to address and sort of alter for the future. But yeah, my little applicator, it's got 2 little spinners, and that's a cyclone. So it's got an hydraulic fan up there, which blows down these pipes into these cyclones, so when the seed starts arriving it just circles and then props down and gets spun out. And the idea is that one to spin 12 meters and that one to spin 12 meters, and it actually puts a fair even coverage on. But if it's windy it can stripe it quite bad, especially with like grass seed. But I do it twice. I do it half rate twice, and I'm putting half rate of this on because it's very expensive stuff, but there is a bit of colour and we just want to add to it, so if we did get inspected that it looks somewhat like. But I mean Harry's farm, he was cultivating all this. If I went in with a cultivator there, I'd destroy bloody habitats for all sorts. There'd be bloody mice, shrews, there'd be pheasants nesting, partridges nesting, there'd be all sorts going on in there. Well, I think the job's wrong. You know, I think you're disrupting a lot of habitat to do your job. So I'm just overseeding, and someone told me yesterday, wildflowers, they don't dig themselves in, they just sort of nest, they plant themselves from just falling on ground, don't they? So we'll give it a go anyway. But yeah, and it's just an electric fed metering system up there, what drops it into the blower pipe, and away it goes down to these. So yeah, very simple. Going up for sale. I think it was about 600 quid. Cobbled it together up there. Applicator always stays up there, and then it's 5-minute job. Just dropping these seeder boxes on, these blower cyclones on the spinners, and then we've just got a rough wiring loom down the booms, what we clip them to, and switch it off at yon end, so we don't risk having an electrical bloody fire out. But it is fused anyway. So right, where's my dog? They're interlocked here from last year though. There's, apart from daisies and buttercups, and I don't think they were in the seed package. There's now, but there was a bit of chicory show last year and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I think winter's took its toll and drowned it all, to be honest. But we'll see. But it's quite a habitat, not in the lowland because that's flooded out. There'll be no nest in there. Obviously, nature's clever, isn't it? You know, it knows where to nest and where to, you know, either have its young or lay its eggs. But yeah, so it gets a few showers. These seeds found a bit of shelter in the bottom and a bit of moisture, and they get going and grow. Now we've come to the bottom of the field, but hell, it's going in. I'm going down about 6 inch. I am on narrow tyres, but you know, you can just feel the working a bit more and look behind you in the mirror, and you've cut sort of wheelings about 6 or 8 inch deep. So God, there's galore down here. Well, you can see besides that dog how much grass is in our mowing grasses, and there's 3 or 4 lot down grasses down here. What we need to just get the grass off, but we've made such a mess. I mean, Phil's made a little bit of a mess putting tillage on. But Christ, there's more. There's water stood in every little bit of a indentation as in wheeling, and then there's puddles of water here everywhere. I don't want to paddle in it too much because I'm going to get piss wet through, but look, dogs just disappeared in dense grass. In fact, over there I noticed out at sprayer it's starting to sort of go down, you know, but it'd be a fortnight of dry weather before we come down here. Come on, dog. This is the Belgian blue what we brought back the other day when I was applicating the clover on them grasses. We faulted it, and Christ, honestly, when we got it in the box, in the cattle box, well, it collapsed at one point. and we had to give it a minute to get it back up, and we thought it was going to die at that point. Anyway, the vet came and gave it... Oh, do you see that? Bloody rat there. There, another one there. God, my dad's infested with rats. Anyway, back to this thing. Yeah, you would have thought... In fact, I said I didn't ring the vet until we got back with her, because I expected dropping the trailer end board and her being dead. I really did. Anyway, she gave her a concoction of drugs, and we gave it a massive drench of, I don't know what it was. It was a massive drench straight into her stomach by tube. She didn't even fight that. We didn't have to have her in a crush. We couldn't have put her in a crush, because if she'd gone down, we'd have been in trouble. So we tubed her and put a 2-gallon bucket of this drench in her. And before the vet got in her car, it perked up. It was blind. What was wrong with it, we didn't know, but what Michelle, the vet from Homefield, said is we'll give it everything, do or die sort of thing. And we'll give it a concoction of all sorts of stuff, because she wasn't real sure what the problem was, whether it was poisoning, whether it was... Anyway, whatever she gave it, perked it up. And she ain't out at woods yet, but she's got her sight back. And bloody hell, she's eating now. She's put a bit of ground on. She doesn't look 100%. She's not ready for going back, but she's a lot better. Honestly, I'd have give it 20% chance of surviving. Now I would give it 80. So yeah, well done, Michelle. Thank you very much. Putting these concrete panels in this shed, that's going to be just one bay. Well, we're originally for crimped barley, but I don't think that's going to happen this year. The clock's ticking, and then this is going to be Hereford's bloody winter housing. Same again, clock's ticking, isn't it? We've got a lot to do. So, but yeah, there's 2 panels going down there, and centre posts, so we can make it a lot stronger. So yeah, Sexy Fingers is on forklift today. This is Phil's usual job, but he's inserted himself in Torremolina. Yeah, we want this one in and that one in before night, and then put them 2 up tomorrow. But we've noticed this bloody straw ain't very safe, and we've been very, very careful because of fire, because he's welding there and the straw there, which isn't ideal. But these bloody bales, we didn't realise they started to lean and they want knocking over soon. And yeah, this shed's is going to be for our Herefords. Quite looking forward to it. I don't know how to sort of segregate it up a bit, because I want 2 yards in one, but there's a lean-to going at that side, so we might have this what's standing up now as 1 yard, and then another yard as the new yard, if you know what I mean. We bought this the other day. I went to the moisture meter clinic, and I ended up coming with back with that, which is a die grinder, Milwaukee die grinder. So if you've got a hole just slightly where you can't get bolting, you just drill it. You just sort of grind it out. Oh, it's a marvellous thing, but you need special bits like that. And they're quite expensive, but yeah, lad did me a right deal. So if you want any Milwaukee tools, go see, I think it's Adam at Ripon Farm Services. Yeah, he sold me that, and a battery strimmer, which is excellent. That is really surprisingly good. I'll be here. Go on.